I always lived in my sister's shadow and never got recognized for anything. Am I in the wrong for dismissing my family when they tried to put me back in the same box? One half. They never really saw me. Not as someone with dreams. Not as someone with a voice. I was the other one, the quiet one. The one who was never quite enough. My name is Emery. And I grew up in the shadow of my sister Claire. Claire was the golden child. The one who got straight A's, varsity captain, homecoming queen. Kissed by every beam of light the world had to offer. My parents? They treated her like a trophy they polished daily. Me? I was the dust they wiped off the shelf once in a while just to keep up appearances. No matter what I did, it was never enough. If Claire won a medal, they threw a party. If I finished a painting that took weeks to complete, they barely looked up from their phones. If Claire posted a selfie, it got framed in the hallway. I wrote an award-winning poem in high school. My mom said, "That's nice, dear," and went back to watching Wheel of Fortune. At some point, I stopped trying to impress them. Not out of defeat, but out of survival. You learn how to shrink yourself when every attempt to shine gets smothered. But here's the thing about quiet people. They watch. They learn. And sometimes they build. When I moved out at 21, I left without a goodbye. Just packed up my paints, my notebooks, and my last ounce of self-worth, and vanished. No calls, no visits, no holidays. I didn't cut ties to be cruel. I did it to breathe. For years, I worked in silence. Freelanced. Painted in tiny studios with leaky roofs. Lived on ramen and resilience. Rejections came like rainstorms, but I kept going. Until one day, an art collector reposted one of my pieces on social media, and everything changed. In a month, I had a website. In 3, I had a waiting list for commissions. In a year, I had my own gallery show in New York. People started knowing my name. Not because I screamed for attention, but because I poured my truth into canvases and the world listened. Then came the phone call. Like and follow for part 2.